my first experience with Lenice was I did what we then called a level 2-3. She did a money energy ball thing exercise. And like a year or two later, I wrote her, didn't know her, wrote her and said, I was so impressed with that and so amazed with it. Can I transcribe that and use that in my money classes? She's like, oh, sure, go ahead. Like, she didn't know me from anybody. That was my first real encounter with her, like other than just watching her on video. And to this day in my money classes, I do her money ball. I was inspired to take foundation with Lenice. I wanted to host her. And it was so amazing. It's the best foundation that I have ever taken. I got more change. Things are still changing so incredibly much more than I ever expected. I thought that if you'd done global foundation, and I've done several, that was the pièce de resistance. And nope, this was ass kicking. Before taking foundation classes, it's like you were never given the tools to create your life. And it seems like my life was based on this set of lies that I bought into, that this is the way things are done here. And none of that ever worked for me. And then when I took foundation and started using the tools, then it all began to make sense. And this reality let go, and I could blossom into who I really am meant to be. Life now is sometimes still a little uncomfortable because of the massive change that's happening so quickly. But as discomfort is always the place where change occurs and great things happen. If you want to be comfortable, go lay on the couch, crack a beer, and watch a football game. That's as good as it gets. So I've done enough access to learn that discomfort is really the prelude to just amazing things happening. So I'm still a little bit in that discomfort stage, and I actually welcome it, even though but things are just changing exponentially. And so, yeah, out of the comfort zone. My favorite foundation moment was Lenice has a way that she be the tools. So in such a way that you get them on a level that is beyond anything. Like I've been doing access for 8 years. And so even though with all that access under my belt and everything, my favorite part of this foundation class was when Lenice got me to go where I was a little uncomfortable, a lot uncomfortable to go. She got me to go there, and she got me to destroy something that I had been creating my life from that just wasn't true, that I had bought into my whole life. And that, my friend, is amazing. I have hosted Lenice in the past, and I have done several classes with her in the past, and always Lenice, again, she has a way that she be the tools, and you get them on a level that is so much more that, it doesn't, sometimes it seems like it takes a long time to sink in, but when she is the tool so much, it just makes so much sense. So I always wanted to take a foundation with her, and it just hadn't rolled around. And then I got this opportunity to host her and did this class, and it is amazing. And for those that chose the class, it's been amazing, just amazing. More change. The other gal, one of the gals that I know that took the class, that's also one of my students, same for her is that she had had many foundation classes, but this one by far exceeded. So yeah, Glenyce is all of that. If somebody were asking me about taking foundation, what I have, the advice that I have for them is that most of your life has been created on a set of rules that just aren't real and aren't true, and you've never been given the tools. And foundation is about creating a foundation that you can actually build your life on that works. And I so recommend it to anyone. Can't think of anything that Glenyce could have done differently. You know, it was like the first Zoom foundation, and that was so much more than I couldn't imagine that it could be that incredible over Zoom, and it was. It was way, way more than I expected over Zoom. She was amazing. It was amazing. I'm so grateful. I take foundation again with Glenyce in a heartbeat. Tomorrow? Can I do it tomorrow? She's amazing and I love her.